What's going on with y'all boys? It's your boy back with another video. And so for this one, I'm gonna be giving you some like cracked out controller settings for claw or non-claw. Alright. So me personally, I don't play claw until like 30 minutes ago. And I'm actually pretty good with it. And I'm sticking to the exact same settings that I was using before, like on non-claw. I don't know if I'll change it up. But so far I actually really like it. So I'm gonna show y'all some gameplay of it. Then I'm gonna show y'all 1v1, and I'm gonna show y'all the settings. Going into piece first. So a lot of it all has to depend on your settings, and then the way that you hold your controller. Alright, so I hold my controller. I play basic right hand claw. Like 30 minutes ago, I just started. Like this is right now on claw. Like as you can see, like I'm actually like kind of decent for my first 30 minutes on claw. I don't even play controller, I main keyboard and mouse too. But like the input delay on PS5 just got so bad. You feel me? So chat, if y'all really are serious about getting better on console, just learn claw, because the keyboard and mouse input delay is so bad. And I know a lot of y'all, if anybody actually ends up commenting, which probably not, but like a lot of y'all are gonna be like, oh, the input delay on console's not even that bad, you're just being annoying about it. Like, trust me chat, it is terrible. So like, just trust. It's better to just learn claw and controller or get paddles than it is to play keyboard and mouse. Anyways, as y'all can see, like I'm actually kind of decent for my first like 30 minutes on claw. Actually, it's like my first time on controller in like a couple months actually too. So like I'm actually kind of cooking with it. So it just goes to show that if you put enough, like if you're either a natural like me, or if you just end up putting enough time into it, really, it's not that hard. And it all depends on how you hold your controller. I know a lot of people are going to be in the setting and in the comments saying stuff like, oh, but I don't want to hurt my fingers, or nah, my fingers hurt whenever I play claw, stuff like that. Just change the way you hold your controller, trust. Because I started playing, as soon as I started holding my controller in claw, it started hurting like crazy. Like, you got no idea. And then I just like changed up the way I was holding my controller, trying to figure out the right way to hold it. And I figured out my best way to hold it. I think that aim sucks. So I kind of like keep my pinky under the controller on my right hand, and then I use my index finger to press the face buttons, and then I use my ring and middle finger to press all of my triggers. But on my left hand, I just hold it like I normally would, like playing non-claw. And so that's just personal preference. I don't think I've seen anyone on YouTube or any of my friends or anything like that that plays like that. So it might work for you, it might not. Just try out a bunch of different grips, try your own, you know, just figure it out. And you should be able to learn claw pretty easily. Anyways, like as y'all can see, like my piece control is actually like pretty decent. So we're gonna go into a quick free build. Ooh. I'm gonna show y'all some gameplay on my non-claw too, just so that y'all can see like these settings are really good for non-claw too. Right now this is me on claw, which I haven't put in much work into free building it, so my free builds are a little crap. As you can see, I'm missing almost all my edits. And this is non-claw. Like, I'm still missing a lot, but that's just because I'm on non-claw, and I've been playing claw for a minute now. But if y'all main non-claw, you'll definitely want these settings. And like they're actually pretty decent, especially if you're just like you want to enjoy the game but you don't want to play like ranked or anything, you just want to be better at playing casually. These are pretty good, and even in ranked, you know, these are some like pretty good binds. Not to mention the sensitivity. My sensitivity is pretty good, and I'll show you all that too. Like I'm pretty decent on non-claw. Back on claw. Yeah, like non-claw is just it's a lot harder than claw. It like once you play claw for about like an hour, you'll start to see a lot of improvement because it's like you're not relearning the game completely. You're just relearning the buttons you press to play the game. And so like all your muscle memory is gonna go to waste, but it'll come back after a while. But like it's not as hard as relearning the game because you still know everything that you need to do and the concept of the game. So it's really easy to learn claw once you like if you've been playing the game for a minute now. Alright, I'm gonna hop on some 1v1s. I'm gonna show y'all how cracked these settings are. Alright, so blue SMG off the rip, let's go. Aw, man, I miss scroll wheel pick up. Oh, it feels weird. Oh, another blue SMG. This is a better SMG too. Alright, we should cook with this. Just need a shotgun. As y'all can see, my aim did not work as good as I thought it was supposed to right there. But like, we're chilling. We got the kill, we're alive, we're fine. Especially if you're just learning claw. This is a real kid. This one, they're both real kids, but this one's a bad real kid. As y'all can see, I whiffed my edit there. $80. Get on with yourself, boy. Yo, what is this kid doing back, bro? Just die. Get out of the game. Just leave. Yes, thank you. Yo, what are you doing here? Is that a mythic goldfish? Oh my. Do I take that? Nah, I'm good. I'm chill. Is this kid actually good or is he just on simple edit? Like, personal opinion. Dude, why did it... What's up with all these bots, bro? Is that a real kid? For when you're playing, because trust me, there's situations that you're gonna be in where you like you wish that you were like you stretch your fingers so that you could like, yo, this kid's annoying. There's gonna be situations like that. I needed to jump and shoot at the same time. Okay, this kid's actually good. See, like that, my aim was so bad. I don't know why. Oh my god. It feels so weird. I feel sometimes you're gonna feel more stiff on claw than you are non-claw, just because it's your first time. Like, trust me, like I feel and look so stiff, and it's because it's my first time on claw. Ah, chat almost died. I'm what? Chat, like that, your aim's gonna want to lock in. That's what claw helps with. I was able to hit that crazy flick only because I was on claw. I'm missing a few edits, but that's fine. Let's go. Now we should win this game. Yup, let's go, chat. That was risky. That was a big 50-50 because he was not as low as me. Alright, I'm gonna go show y'all the settings real quick. Alright, chat, so for our graphic settings, remember, keep in mind, I am on console, so if you're on PC, The graphic settings don't really matter too much except for maybe brightness and color blind mode and strength. So, guys, if you have a 120 hertz monitor or TV, turn this on. It's so much better. Just turn it on. I don't even have to explain myself. Just turn it on. Brightness, I would normally keep mine around 150, but 125 to 150 is honestly fine. I keep mine on Triton Note, unless you actually are colorblind, then I recommend putting it on whatever looks better for you. But in Triton Note, my game looks good, and I'm able to see in zone perfectly. Colorblind, anything from 7 to 10 works fine. I keep mine on 10 just because it's better. Motion blur, keep this off. It's terrible, and it makes the game look terrible, and your FPS goes down like crazy. Show FPS on, it's up to you. I just like it. Audio settings is all personal preference, but 67, I turn all the music off, and the sound effects are a little bit too loud for me sometimes, so I turn it down to 34. But if you guys have quieter headphones, I recommend turning this up. 3D headphones off. Visualize sound effects, definitely turn this on. Voice chat doesn't matter. Region, for the best ping, make sure you guys try to put it on whatever region you are on. Movement, toggle sprint on. So like that just does it to where you don't have to hold your sprint button to keep sprinting. You just tap it. Auto open doors on. This is personal preference. I prefer it on because I don't like having to click my interact button. But if you guys can easily touch it and it's not too much of a problem, turn it off because sometimes it can mess you up. Hold the swap pickup. It's good sometimes. Toggle targeting. Make sure you keep this off. This is also personal preference. It's just markers. So like if you're aiming and then you try to place a mark, it's gonna make a danger mark instead of like a mark to tell your teammates where to go. So I keep it on just because, even though I'm actually gonna turn it off. Actually, I don't prefer this on. Auto pickup weapons is actually really good on controller. Sometimes it can mess you up, but if you're gonna go for a 50-50 and like, because you're on controller, you don't have scroll wheel or anything, you gotta spam that button. Auto pickup weapons is amazing for that. Preferred item slots, I keep mine in shotgun, SMG, utility, heals, and AR, and it's just the fastest for controller, because on controller you always want to keep your shotgun in the first slot, and everything else doesn't really matter, just as long as your shotgun's in the first slot. Simple edit, if you're really new to the game, sure, put it on. But personally, I don't like it. Disable pre-edit option I have on, but if you can turn this off, you just need to have better edit timing, which honestly just messes me up too much. Auto confirm edits. Okay, so this is controversial. I prefer it on both. But like if you look at the most controller players, like pros, like Reet, he has his on none. And so what that is he has to select the building he wants to edit, select the tiles, and then press another button to confirm it. I keep mine on both personally because it's just faster. You just have to click your tile, select the tiles, and let go, and it automatically edits it. Also on controller, you definitely want tap to search / interact on. So that does it to where you just click your interact button and you don't have to hold it. So like if you're trying to open a chest, instead of holding your interact button, you can just click it and it keeps on holding it. Low input latency mode, you want this on. Automatically it's on off. So what you have to do is you have to turn off 120 FPS mode. Go back to this. You gotta switch it on, and then you can go back to 120 FPS mode. Everything else, replays, energy saving, I have all that off. Less input delay. This is all personal preference. I keep my damage number skills like on the highest just so I can see them better. Also, cumulative, I like it better because it does the math for me, but it's up to you. Again, recoil, actually, personally, I think you should turn this off. I haven't messed with the setting yet, but it sounds bad because recoil, you don't want to see recoil. Gyro, turn everything on this off. If you can, just like turn literally everything off. It's so much better. Gyro's pointless. Keyboard and mouse, we're not on there. Controller auto run off. Builder pro, build immediately, perfect on. Edit hold time, put this on the lowest. Slide hold time, anywhere from like 0.60 to 0.125 is perfect. I have mine on 0.25. All quick weapon, I would turn that off. Sensitivity, alright. Now I play on linear, and I don't have the best exponential settings because I've never liked exponential. So build mode, I have 1.9, and edit mode 2.0. Now 2.0 and 2.0 would be perfect, honestly, but I feel like having my build mode a little bit slower is better for me for my piece control. Look, horizontal speed is 44, 44, zero boost. Now, I noticed with a lot of the guns now, it's harder to aim on a lower sensitivity. But if you can make it work, make it work. I play on a pretty low controller, ADS sensitivity, 9.9 with a 2% boost. And honestly, I feel like it gets some crazy beams with it. Look input curve, linear, and then, yeah, you should definitely keep this all the way up. Dead zones, so this is just, if you have a lot of stick drift, I would turn this up more. I have stick drift, so I can't put it under 10. Adaptive triggers, turn this all off. Now into the binds. I'm gonna let you guys copy this. You can pause the video or slow it down. Alright, so keep in mind, guys, these settings work for both claw and non-claw. And if you just put enough time and effort into it, you guys can be insane on controller. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.